Hello guys, this is Matthew here, and this is going to be part one of my childhood memories, nostalgia history, in which I'm going to start off showing you some pictures of all the fun times and memories from my elementary school that I went to here, which was called Summit Elementary. Now, I'm not in a whole bunch of the pictures in this presentation, but I'll show quite a few pictures here of all the fun times that me and other students had at that school. And I went to this school from first grade all the way to sixth grade. Now, preschool and kindergarten, I was at a different school from the same school district. So I'll show those down the line. My other elementary school I went to. But first grade is when I got transferred to go to that school. And I actually lived across the street from this school, too. I used to live at a house across the street from this school. So, I hope you guys enjoy some of the pictures I'm going to show. And I'll show the first picture just here in a second. Okay, so the first picture here is of all the students, these students in kindergarten. I was not at this school yet. I was still at another school from the same school district. But I'm not sure if this is AM or PM kindergarten, but this is when they were lining up for kindergarten time. And this guy here, I went to preschool with him. He was one of my good friends in school. So, and right there is one of the teachers I had, one of the paraprofessional aid teachers I had. She recently just retired, from what I heard. So yeah, that's them lining up for kindergarten time. Okay, so the next picture I want to show here is a group of students lining up for first grade. This was actually taken on my very first day at Summit Elementary. So yeah, that was my first grade teacher right there. All right, here's the third picture I want to show here. First off, that's me right there. I think this was taken on my last day of first grade, but we were having a pizza, like a pizza party. We done that every once in a while at school, so fun times. This was second grade. I am right here, as you can see. This was when I was in second grade. That was my teacher there. This is when we were in the hallway. We were going somewhere. I can't quite remember where we were going, but my guess is we were going to an assembly. Mostly on Fridays during the week. My school would have assemblies in the gymnasium room, because they had a little stage, auditorium stage. So assemblies was one of my favorite moments of elementary school. I always loved watching plays and such. Okay, so this picture I wanted to show because there's those computers right there. I loved going on those computers. Most of these computers were like all these computers I believe were Macintosh computers. I would use those computers for a few softwares like KitPix, which I absolutely loved, and Successimaker, which I participated doing reading and math on the Successimaker software. So, so yeah, we also had a computer lab in the bottom in the bottom floor of the school, like, you know, down the steps when you go in the front door. So, like, you go in the front door, you go to your left, you go down the steps, and then you're in the hallway, turn left, and in a little doorway was the computer lab. So yeah, this next picture is this was not my class in second grade, but these are a few students doing a Three Little Pigs play. From the looks of it, that boy right there was my best friend in school. I knew him. I've known him since my second year of preschool, I believe. And I knew his mom and dad for a very long time. Of course, his dad passed away pretty young from cancer, sadly. But he was a very nice man. So, these are students, a few of the students in Boy Scouts, and yes, I was part of the Boy Scouts. I was in Boy Scouts from 1st grade to 5th grade, and every year in the fall, the Boy Scout group and I would go to Respite Camp Weekend, which was a lot of fun. My dad went with me, so yeah. So yeah, fun memories. This is another picture of the Boy Scout group. They're in the cafeteria in this picture. This was one of the evenings we had Boy Scouts. I think this was on I want to say a Tuesday or Wednesday evening. So that's my friend right there, my best friend that I was just mentioning. Okay, this is a very good picture here. That is me on the very left there. We were doing the parachute, which was one of my favorite activities during gym class. Doing the parachute was so much fun, and I think the parachute was very magical in a way. So this was outside of the building in the yard. I think it was a very nice day that day, if I remember correctly. So yeah, there's all the students just shaking the parachute with me in the middle there. So the school bus, riding the school bus was fine. I did not ride it until I was in 6th grade because, well, I lived across the street from the summit, but then as I got into 6th grade, we moved to another area in the same town. So riding the school bus was definitely fun. The only thing I've had a bad experience on riding the bus is all the loud students. I was more patient on the bus until I was dropped off. I would never talk loud, and I was never allowing myself to talk very loud like the students were. Because I mean, there are rules on the school bus, like shouldn't talk loud because of all the safety precautions. So just the little details there. Did I do hopes and dreams? List of hopes and dreams? I did. The answer is I did. Hopes and dreams. It was a pretty fun activity to do. Um, I, as for my dreams, I think if I remember, I think the one thing I always put down dream wise in my hopes and dreams list, it was to get into acting, like be an actor and star in movies, TV shows, things like that. Okay, so there's me right over here, and that's the Boy Scout group, and I at a we were at like a fire police department, some sort of place like that. We were learning all about safety, and it was a lot of fun. I felt like learning about safety was very important. The playground, recess time, another fun time at during school. My favorite part of recess time, the whole time during recess, all I would do for the most part was go on the swings. I did go on the playground a few times, but then trying to make the story short here, in third grade, maybe it was fourth grade, I was yeah, it was fourth grade. I was about, or no, maybe it was around the end of the year in third grade. I was almost 10. I can't, maybe I was already 10, I can't remember, but on the playground right over at that certain area there, I was by one of that slide right there, and I was inside the playground. I was playing tag with a student, and somehow I tripped my feet over and fell backwards and hit the back of my head very hard. It was definitely very bad. Once I had it, I started crying in tears, and it was definitely, I had to go to the nurse right away. It was a big emergency for me, and yeah, I was stuck with staples on my hair, on my head for for about a week. It was really, really bad. Very bad experience I had, and of course now, because of that injury, I have a scar on the back of my head. But of course, it would be hard to see it because my hair is much longer now. So, but yeah, I have a scar on the back of the head from the injury. True story. Okay, so this picture here, every year in September, right after the start of the school year, my elementary school would do something called a walkathon, in which we would go outside and just walk around the whole building of the school, and with fun stuff like the hula hoops there, and one year it was I think it was in my third grade year. It was raining on the day of the walkathon, so we had to do the walkathon inside of the school, indoors. So yeah, but yeah, the walkathon was a lot of fun. Okay, every year on Halloween, the main thing my elementary school, including myself, would do would be carving pumpkins. Okay, this is fourth grade. I'm right here. This was on our last day of school for the year before the holiday break. We each made our own scarves, and it was a lot of fun. This was hat day that my elementary school, did every year. we would each have to bring a hat to school and wear it during the whole school day. And yet those hats that those girls are wearing there, I did wear one. I did have a fireman hat as well. Okay, this was, I don't know exactly where I was, but this picture was when we were pushing our eggs with spoons, plastic spoons. That it was like, I forget what you call that activity, but this was something we would do on our last day of school for spring break before Easter. So yeah. Here's just another picture of the students going up on the playground during recess time. And here I am. This picture was taken when I was in 4th grade. I believe this was during Friday afternoon recess. We would do that, I think every Friday afternoon. So, okay, this was 5th grade, I think. This was when we were having our Halloween party down in the cafeteria. This here was our Christmas party with fun activities in the gym. This right here is a picture of some students participating in a play during an assembly in the gym called The Knights, which I was not a part of that play, but I enjoyed watching it. Watching the play was fun. Okay, so that's me and two of my friends down at a place called Camp Kern, which a lot of the students there actually stayed over the night at Camp Kern for a whole week, but I was only allowed to go to Camp Kern during the day. So yeah, this was at Camp Kern. It was a pretty rainy day in this picture, I remember. So that is me on the canoe at Camp Kern. It was my first time ever on a canoe, which I was pretty nervous about being on a canoe. But as I got on it, I had both of my hands on the side of the canoe so it wouldn't tip, because I never liked going underwater, not even one bit. Okay, this is the whole class group, and this was 5th grade. I'm right over here. You can barely see me, but this is when we were, this was in May of 2008 as proved on that board there. We were making projects. I can't really tell what we were making exactly, but whatever it was fun. This is when we were all outside for our class we were doing. We had a group of kittens that they brought from SPCA that we got to see. This was some of the students, or it might have been all of us. We were doing an assembly. So this picture, that was 6th grade, and I am right over here, just in line getting ready for the school day. This was right after I got dropped off on the bus. This was our 6th grade roller skating party that we had in, I want to say it was October of 2008. It was a lot of fun. It was my first time using roller skates, which I struggled with them at first, but then I got used to them very quickly. Um, even my mom, I remember my mom said, you're going to have, the next day you're going to have, excuse me, you're going to feel sore and have strong muscles. I think I was starting to get strong muscles after this, but I didn't really feel sore the next day. That's some of the students inside the school. The doors on the front doors on the very left. This is the inside of the first part inside of the school. I did have my own Summit shirt when I was in 6th grade. I actually still have the shirt, but just for fun memories, but it's a small size, so it don't really fit me anymore. That's me and one of my friends here. We were having a Christmas party here, and of course this was in 6th grade. It was on our last day for winter break. Okay, so these are a group of the students that participated in another play during an assembly called My Little Theater, in which my cousin was actually a part of that play. This was Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day in 2009. Here I am right there. And here I am on the swings during recess time. And right here's the front door of the school. Okay, so this picture was taken around the end of my 6th grade year, before I started going to junior high school. In this picture, I was having a vanilla ice cream, no sprinkles. It was from Mr. Softy. I'm not really much of an ice cream person, but I mean, in this picture, I was like, okay, why not? Why not have an ice cream just as a treat? In 6th grade, I went to COSI, which is a place down in Columbus, which is like 3 hours from where I am. So, but COSI, a lot of fun. This picture is inside of a bus when we were on our way to COSI. They sent us maybe 2 or 3 buses. So, yeah, riding the bus was fun. Okay, we were somewhere doing some Olympic sports stuff. This was around my last day of 6th grade. It was a lot of fun. I am right here. I'm not sure what I was looking at that picture, but you know. Here's a picture with me at wherever this was. I want to say this might have been at the high school, outside of the high school at the school district. We were doing some sports and stuff to celebrate our last day of 6th grade before we went on to junior high. So yep, here I am right there. So this is what I wanted to show you in this shot here. My favorite part of the elementary school was seeing all the teachers' names labeled on these painted bumblebees there. The bumblebee was my elementary school's mascot. Here I am right there during class. I struggled with a lot of subjects in school, like math. I hated math. It's my least favorite subject. My favorite subject in school was spelling, reading, going on the computer at the computer lab, you know, all those fun stuff. I just realized there's a picture I forgot to show previously. This was either 1st or 2nd grade. We were outside participating in the Halloween parade, which I was part of, from 1st grade to 3rd grade. Well, it looks like my elementary school DVD is freezing up, so I can't show rest of the pictures. But I just want to say, you know, after such a long time, all those years, to all my former classmates, to all my former teachers from elementary school, and also all the way to junior high and high school, after all these years, I never forgotten any of you. Never have. And I hope you all are doing well, and I'm glad that we're hopefully still friends.